Video games, guys. It's video games. It's video games. Let's see what wise words our president had to say on the topic.
The video games, the movies, the internet stuff is so violent. It's so incredible. I see it. I get to see things that you'd be amazed at. I have a very young son who I look at some of the things he's watching and I say, how is that possible? And this is what kids are watching.
You're telling me kids are watching this stuff? You have to imagine, like, what is Trump seeing his son play? And I'm assuming he's talking about Barron, which is hilarious. When Trump was saying, like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, that could have been something that he saw Barron watching on his video game tablet, of course. That's where he got that from.
Now let's discuss whether there is any link between violence on the screen and real violence with Ben Shapiro, editor-in-chief of the Daily Wire, and retired Army Lieutenant Colonel David Grossman.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see that they actually have brought in some video game experts to talk about this. Let's see what these guys have to say.
Ranger, black belt and everything. Okay, you win just on that score.
Yes, Army Ranger black belt. That makes him the most qualified person to talk about video games for some reason.
It's great to have you both on. Let's start with you, David, because some of these games are really wild. I mean, they're pretty graphic, pretty gory. You know them, Call of Duty. I don't do any of these, but
we have Call of Duty, the Call of the Duty. I don't know what a video game is. You're asking me about this stuff. I thought I was supposed to be a news anchor talking about a news topic.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they're simulated violence.
It's a criminal simulator, a murder simulator.
Yeah. It's a murder simulator, guys. We're living in the Matrix, and the games are becoming real life. We're living in the video game.
The Norway killer trained on those. He said he trained on them. 69 dead on an island in Norway, and he spent a year training on video games to prepare himself for his crime.
Video games are not going to prepare you for shit. Have you played a video game? That is nothing like shooting an actual gun. I've never shot a gun. But I know if I did, I would break an arm because my only training in it is video games right now. That's terrible practice. Okay, let's hear a rebuttal from the master debater, Ben Shapiro, here.
I know you're skeptical about a link from video games. Yeah. Millions and millions of people play these video games. I mean, girls aren't as into these video games, I'm sorry, as boys are, but...
I'm going dark woke, guys. Video games... Women should play the violent video games too. Girls should play the violent video games too. If they want to. Parents, let your kids decide what they want to do. You don't want to force them into a very specific lot in life. You want to let them discover their own lot. That's all I want to say. Dark woke over.
Why are you not worried about it?
Well, I mean, I'm not supremely worried about it just because the consumption of these violent video games has been going up continuously since the early 90s, and yet youth violence has been going down since the early 90s. The correlation actually doesn't fit.
Guys, this is going to be the first time in my life that I've ever said this, but I agree with Ben Shapiro. Also, they're showing footage of Super Smash Bros. Is like that their standard for what is considered a violent video game? Because that is... hilarious.
As far as individual instances, I mean, you can find patterns in very sporadic instances among virtually all data sets. But there's some pretty mixed data about this. It's true that the American Psychological Association recommends that parents not allow their kids to play these games. I wouldn't let my kids play these games because I think they're immoral, frankly.
Oh, Benny boy, I was with you. I was so with you until you said they were immoral. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Alright, so Ben goes on to make an argument that the government should not be involved in this. It should be up to the parents to decide whether or not their kids should play video games. Let's move topics. Lead us in, Laura.
Let's talk more about this. The assassinations that take place in the games.
You know, my book, Laura, Assassination Generation.
Oh yeah, I'm actually just on this news channel to promote my book.
They use these to train military.
Again, it's terrible training. I mean, that's going to, like, get you killed in battle. I've got one of these, and I also have one of these. So it might be safe to say that I know more about video games than either of these two guys. These two buffoons, guys. And yeah, no, it's not like that. I mean, personally, I think you should follow the ESRB rating system, because that's kind of just a good thing to follow. But honestly, parents, forcing your kids into a certain hobby, or, like, being a certain person, is not it's not a good move. You gotta realize also that video games are heterogeneous in nature, meaning that there are video games that are actually kind of bad for your brain, but there's also video games that are, like, good. Like, the video games that are bad for your brain fall into this kind of, like, brain rot category. Like, they are practically TikTok, but a game, actually. Like, there are games where there are just rounds. You go rounds, and you get addicted to them because they're, like, hijacking your brain. But then there are also, like, really long form, like, story-based games that are actually, like, some of the best art in our current time. Like, some of the best artists of our time, like Toby Fox. These are, like, actual, like, masterpiece games. So not all video games are the same. Not all violent video games are the same. It's crazy. Okay, that's my soapbox. I want to end this off by saying that Fox News clip was actually from 7 years ago. If you thought that was recent, I'm not going to blame you. Feel free to follow my channel. I mean, like, I've got 7 subscribers, which is enough for a round table discussion. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, having more people in the party is, like, always better. Thanks for slopping by.